Recording the class. Okay. Okay. We are recording the class. The first thing we are supposed to learn is the diagram, a raised to x diagram basically. What does it mean? When they give you y is equal to 2 raised to x diagrams. Okay. If you want to draw y is equal to 2 raised to x diagram, we already learned sketching curves in P1. Okay. There are Notun join course after their O-level exam. Sorry, I did not do with you guys. For them, once the January few exams are over, I'll shift all the extra classes. So we will accelerate a lot in next 4 months. So make sure you guys prepare yourself. Okay. So how do you draw this kind of graphs? To draw this kind of graphs, this is how we do it, like this, like this, like this, but it is going to be, as I mentioned, tossing, no tossing kind of thing. It doesn't touch. It goes on till that way. I'm pretty sure. Who was it? Imu? Was it you? Who was it? Rose guys. Yeah, you know whom I'm talking about, right? So you have one Zaidul sir. Who else? He used to always say this. Okay. No tossing. Okay. So this is going to be 1. Why is it going to be 1? Let me tell you. Remember, if you take x equals to 0, if you do 2 raised to 0, what is anything raised to 0? 1. So that's why it is crossing through 1 at y-axis. Resume recording. Okay, now. Sorry. Sounded rude maybe. Okay, so now it is 1. A diagram, this is how 2 raised to x graph looks like. Everybody understood this? How does the 2 raised to x graph looks like? Yeah. Okay, now let's go to your 2 maths, P2. Now let's learn how to do other graphs as well. Like for example, 3 raised to x, 2 raised to x, and 1.5 raised to x. Okay. So now they all look exactly the same, and they all pass through same point in the y-axis. What is it? 1. Okay. And all of them are touching, no touching graph. I already explained it that if you have 3 raised to 0, answer is 1. If you have 2 raised to 0, answer is 1. And if you have 1.5 raised to 0, 1. Because it's raised to x, right? Can you see it, by the way? Without wearing your chashma? Yeah. Can you see? Please wear it. Please wear it. Let me laugh at you. I mean, you have to see the sum. Wait, you are getting recording. If you see the x over there, okay, when you cross y-axis, what is 0? X is 0. So that is the reason I gave 3 raised to 0. And what is the anything raised to 0? 1. So 3 raised to 0 is 1. That is the reason it is crossing through 1. Understood, everyone? This graph. And you can see as your number is decreasing, so is your slope. Can you see that? The slope is decreasing as your number is decreasing as well. 1.5 raised to x 2. So, or as your number is increasing, your slope is increasing. Can you see that? So if they tell you to draw a difference between 3 raised to x and 2 raised to x, that's how you're supposed to do it. The 2 raised to x graph is going to be a bit lower than the 3 raised to x graph. Yes, I think, Bhaiya, why don't we sketch it? Yes, you can sketch it, but in the examination, such type of sketching, they don't say. Or if you guys really want to see these things, okay, you guys just go to GeoGebra or any online website. Just type in this question and they will sketch the graph for you. That will also increase your visual understanding. Okay. Now let's continue. Konta start randomly, because we are not sketching exact graphs over here. You have to just know that 3 raised to x graph is going to be a bit higher than the 2 raised to x graph. That's it. You're supposed to know. This lines, you know what I do? To be honest, I just keep them same. There is no difference. They can't be that accurate in sketching graphs. We are not doing graph paper over here, right? So it doesn't matter. Yes, they are going to check the shape, the coordinates, and the points it's crossing through. They are going to check the shape also. Okay, as long as it is a decent looking graph. Don't do like this. Don't do these. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next concept of ours. Now, what if they tell you to draw to a half 1 by 2 raised to x graph, or I will explain this also, but in different manner. Okay. What if they say you to draw y is equal to 2 raised to minus x graph? What would you do in such cases? In such cases, okay, your graph would look like this. Okay, so 2 raised to positive x goes from right hand side, starts from right hand side and ends at left hand side, and 2 raised to minus x starts from left hand side and ends on right hand side. Everyone understood, guys? Sujata, Mariam, Salma, Imu, everyone?
Sir, repeat.
Repeat which part? Tell me.
Yeah.
Sir, I just joined.
Oh, okay. Let's join. No problem. It's okay. If they ever say you to draw a raised to x graph, okay, if they ever say you to draw a raised to x graph, this red color line, for example, that's the shape of a raised to x graphs. Basically 2 raised to x, 3 raised to x, 5 raised to x. It all looks like this every time it crosses through 1. Why? Because this is y-axis, no? If this is y-axis, what is 0? X is 0. If you take your x to be 0, anything raised to 0 is 1. You guys have learned this in your O levels as well. So your graph shaped like this of 2 raised to x, okay, which crosses through 1. Understood? And here at this region, it's a touching, no touching graph. Basically, the graph will keep on going forever, but at x-axis it is 0. The graph will keep on going forever, but the x-axis it will not touch 0. Or basically, it's not going to cut the x-axis. You guys understood?
Yep.
Everyone understood? Sujata, got it?
Yes.
And if they say you to draw 2 raised to minus x graph, 2 raised to minus x, that black color line which I did over there. That's how it looks like. Same. It's a reflection in the y-axis. 2 raised to minus x graph. Okay? Everyone, got it? Okay. But what if they tell you to draw 1 by 2 raised to x in such cases? Okay. You guys are using, oh, that looks like 0.5 raised to x. So bhaiya, it's going to be a very flat line and it goes like this. And maybe I wouldn't blame you if you do this. But technically, this is a wrong graph for half raised to x. How do you draw it? Because I showed you guys now, as you decrease the number, it will go down and down. Your slope will go down and down. So definitely you are going to think, why at 0.5, it's going to be down here also. You know what I'm going to say? That's not the case. Let me show you how it
Yeah.
is done. So it's not done actually that way. Okay. So let me show you how it is done. Half raised to x now. So half raised to x, can we write it this way? Yeah. And even 1 raised to anything is 1, right? 1 raised to a ship is 1. 1 raised to 1 million is 1. Okay. So can I write 1 divided by 2 raised to x over here? They both are equal to each other. These further can be written in the form of like this also. Understood? Because she understood what I'm trying to say. Because you should see her expression. That's it. It like it blew her mind off. You have no interest in studies, so it wouldn't bother you. I know. So it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, on my joke, you need a smart person. You're recording. Okay, yeah, I'm recording. She said she doesn't care. Okay. এদিকে দেখো ওকে চলো তুমি 1 raised to আচ্ছা এটাকে যদি আমি ব্র্যাকেটটাকে খুলি if I open this bracket you can write it this way right okay what is 1 raised to x 1 right and what is 2 raised to x 2 raised to x কে আমরা এইভাবে লিখতে পারবো এটা যদি উপরে যায় এটা যদি আমরা উপরে নিয়ে যাই আমরা ইনডাইস আমার পাওয়ার what will happen to the power the sign of the power changes Maria jokes apart you understand
Changes.
yeah Emu tell me
Tell you what.
I mean you understood তুমি কিছু
Yeah,
বলতে
yeah, I understand.
আচ্ছা ওকে নাও
No.
তুমি 2 raised to x এভাবে যদি দাও This is how 2 raised to minus x. We just learned how to draw it now. Which you were thinking, you guys were pretty sure when you guys saw this, you guys were thinking in the other manner. There is going to be almost a flat graph. No. So make sure in the examination you keep an eye on this particular concept. Okay, everyone. Okay, let's go to the next one now. I think there is a practice sum is there. Don't worry, we'll do that practice. Yeah, we saw that, we did that. It's okay. Yes. Let's learn how to do this graph. Okay. Give the coordinates of the point. It's a half x raised to minus 3. Let's see how it is done. Half x raised to minus 3 was it? And was x minus 3 for everyone? Yes, it was. What do they want from over here? They want to give the coordinates of the point where the graph crosses the y-axis. Okay, so let's do this. Now, again, you guys have to be very smart. You have to be very good at your indices, which you learned in your O levels, and we also did it in P1 as well. But some of you did not do it in P1 yet. I don't know whether even I started P1 with you guys. I did, no? A bit. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. So, can I write it like this, divided by 2 raised to x minus 3? And can I write 1 to be 1? And this one, can I write 2 raised to x, okay, divided by 2 raised to 3? Can I do this or not? Because if they are if there is a division, then only there is a minus in the indices, right? You guys remember this? Okay. So, okay. Can I write it like this? Can I write it like this? 8. Yeah, because what is 2 cube? 8, right? Huh? Which part? Which 1, 2, 3? No, the second one. If there is a minus sign, you know there is a division. Na? You know this, na? X raised to n divided by x raised to m is equal to x raised to n minus m. You know this, right? Sorry, what's up? Okay. So, Kanath, you also understood, na? Okay. I'm doing that. Next step. Can I do it like this? Yeah? Okay. And now can I do it?
Yes.
I can borrow. 16. Why are you saying there is a 16?
Yeah.
When there is an index,
Change.
you cannot multiply. Okay, so I know my graph shape looks like this for sure. Okay, but what is this value? This value 2 raised to 0, na? 2 raised to 0 is 1. 8 into 1 is 8. So it looks something like this. Here, 8 diye diyo. Bas, that's what I want. Let's see whether it's correct or not. Yes, it crossed through this thing, but they shifted the graph a lot towards the right hand side. That is what they did. But it looks exactly the same. Mine is not wrong. It's just not accurately correct. It's like we are not sketching, as I say, we are not sketching with graphs over here. Just pure imagination. That is the reason. No, I don't think so. All of you understood? The shape of the graph matters, the coordinate matters. Everyone understood? Online people also? Everyone?
Yeah.
Let's go to the next sum now. And let me know if I'm going too quick. Okay? Just let me know. Bhaiya, you're going too quick? Slow it down. Okay, chalo. If I want, I think I will give these things as homework today. Yeah, so that you guys can practice it at home. Okay, let's talk about now logs. Okay, I remember how I used to literally get stressed up in when my teacher was doing this with my teacher. C2 teacher was not that bad. Sorry, C2 teacher was really bad. He was bad. So I had to completely self-learn these things. Okay, those days, some of those steps here, I have to by heart without understanding. Okay, so let me teach you what's going on. I remember doing this same chapter for 2 weeks. Same chapter, this logarithm. For 2 weeks, I was just staring at it as long as I don't understand it. Yeah, and yes, I was going through all these points over here. Can you see the side points there right over here? All those points helped me a lot. You guys can do that as well. Yeah, God's grace, I passed. Definitely it was an A. Guaranteed it was an A. I had to work harder. Mugging up some steps. I did not say I mugged up everything. Whichever was like you needed guidance to go through not those things. Like I told one of my friend to solve. I gave her 3 hardest sum from that book. I will show you those hardest sums. And I told her the one brilliant one in my class. I told her, okay, solve this and bring it for me. Okay, she solved it. Okay, she gave me 3 papers in 3 separate questions. I put them in the file. I went home and I saw it. Okay, I understood her steps, the ones she did, because I learned the basics. My basic was good. Then before going the examination for or any test, when it was logarithm test or any examination, I went back to those 3 papers because those 3 papers my Achilles heel. They were my weak point. Those 3 sums, those type of sums. So I would revise those 3 sums and go. And in exam, that kind of stuff, because that is the hardest as it gets. So I was aware of it. That's the thing I did. So you have to take steps. Even if you don't understand, you have to take steps. It's all about personal this thing. How much do you want to pass your exam? It all depends on you. Acha. Remember log. Okay, I'll teach you the trick which I learned by myself. Okay, which one I made myself vision. If you want to write this in terms of power and numbers, if you want to convert your log to normal algebra, okay, this is what you do. This is how I would imagine. This is base. This is what we call it as base. Okay. You are going to push this x up. So a raised to x and n will be left alone. Understood? If you want to convert your log to look like this is how I would have imagined it. What actually happens, this base, n is some kind of number. Okay, let me teach you something regarding logs. We always write log 10, 5. You can do this in your calculator. We also write log 5, 3. Okay, this is the n, this is your base. The base can change, so can your number as well. Base changes, okay? But in our calculator, most of the time we use log to the base 10. Those who have those old calculator, okay, those who have that old calculator, black color, they can only do log 10. And those who have the gray ones calculator, the EX, if I'm not wrong, okay, or S, no? EX or which one was it? Okay, those who have that, no, your one is fine. I'm talking the old black one. They cannot do, black ones cannot do log to the base 5 sum. For that, they have to do something else. Okay. So let me teach you. If you want your log to be converted like this is how I would have imagined. Your base goes there and pushes the x up. So a is going on the right hand side and pushes the x up, and x becomes the power and n is left alone. That's how I would have imagined it. All of you understood?
And where does log go?
Where
Yeah.
the log is no longer there now. And I'll teach you, don't worry. First of all, this trick you understood or not? Okay. And if you
Yes.
want, you can convert it to this also as well. If you want, you can convert to this. How? Remember, your power is always left alone, and whatever is below the power becomes the base. So whatever is below the power becomes the base, okay? And your power is left alone now. Understood, everyone? Yeah. Guys, everyone, understood?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Sujata, Salma, Mariam. You guys understood? Mariam.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's continue to the next concept. Okay. We have to convert them to logarithm now. If I want to convert them to logarithm, what did I say? The base becomes the, sorry, the below the power becomes the base. So this is going to be log to the base 3, 9 is equal to 2. The power is left alone. Understood? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. What this guy? Log to the base 2, 128 is equal to 7. Yeah. And this one, na? Okay. Log to the base 64 Okay, 8 is equal to half. You guys, those who have the old calculator, you guys will not be able to do it. Okay, just check your this thing. Those other who has the calculator, let me show you how these log sums are done in the calculator. Okay, just wait for me. Okay, now everyone, can you guys see a calculator?
Yep.
Okay, so there is a log button over here. I don't know why can't I enlarge it for some reason. Okay, there is a log button over here. Whenever if it looks like this, I don't know whether can I zoom it. I can't. I'm sorry if you guys can you guys see it now? Yeah. Okay. If the log doesn't have any base in it, it means automatically the base is by default 10. Okay. So all of you check. Do you have a shift log or just press log? Okay, now in my this calculator, yeah, I also have a log where I can change my base. Like for example, what is the base here? 3, na? So this is the log. I'll give it 3. And what is it? 9. Okay.
9.
Equal to 2. You see, hence proven. All of you understood? Everyone understood? So there are
Yes.
2 kinds of logs in your calculators. That calculator, which one is it? Okay, fine. How many of you have that old calculator? What is the FX MS? Na? MS. Yes. Yes. Is it MS like that? Those of us who has MS will be able to press only one log button, and the base log by default is how much? 10. You can't change the base according to your will, but here you can. There are 2 log buttons are there. If it is log 10, press this. If it is log 10, press this. If it is log 3 or anything, okay, if it is log 3 or anything, then press this. You can change your base according to your needs. Everyone, just have a look at your calculator. Okay, online, everyone, you guys understood? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fine for me. Now let's go to our this thing. Okay, now এরা বলতেছে এটাকে রিরাইট করো আবার আগের মতন। সো এতক্ষণ আমরা নাম্বারকে লগে কনভার্ট করতেছিলাম, এখন তোমরা লগকে নম্বরে তোমরাই করো, এটা কনভার্ট করে আমাকে দাও। I taught you the base goes up, pushes the equal to sign right side যেটা আছে ওটাকে উপরে পুশ করে ফেলে। That's how I learned it. I'm not this thing mathematics professor. আমি ওটা টেকনিক্যাল টার্মও জানি না ঠিক করে, কিন্তু I know how to teach you guys this one very easily. আর তোমাদের লেভেলে এত টেকনিক্যাল টার্ম করলে তোমরা আরো কনফিউজ হয়ে যাবে। I remember staring at my record. Now I'm starting recording again. Now this is the backbone of any actually when I taught that time, yeah, record that time. Actually, yeah, I did it. The important points. Okay, now I'm going to teach you guys all the backbone concept of logarithm. It's very important you guys learn this. Okay, can you get that? The first thing you guys are supposed to know is log to the base a xy multiplication. এটাকে আমরা বলি multiplication rule. Log to the base a xy can also be written in the form of log to the base a x plus log to the base a y. এটাকে আমরা বলি multiplication rule. Okay, so this is one of the rule you guys are supposed to know. Log a xy. That means log to the base ax plus log to the base, because if they multiply, it will add. If they divide, can you see there is a common log between them? Can you see that? Okay, most of the students, what they think it is log ax. Sorry, it's log ax, because that's what most of the students would think, into log ay. No, plus. No, into, because you're opening the bracket. No, it's nothing like that. There is a plus sign over here. Remember that. Okay, we call it multiplication rule. If they give you division, if there is a division, we call this division rule. It means log to the base a x minus log to the base a y. Division rule, it becomes negative. The bottom one becomes the negative. Understood, everyone? Okay. Then there is something known as power rule. There is something known as power rule. What happens in power rule? Let's say, for example, log to the base to the xn. Okay, equals to, we can also write it, this power will come here. It will multiply with the whole log. So we can write it as n log to the base a x. What's up? Online people, these are 3 rules you guys are supposed to know.
Yes.
Okay. In third, they have said us, you can bring the power, like you have log a, you can bring the power this side. You can bring the power this side. So you can just multiply it. Remember, it was a power over here. Now it is not there. So it just came on the left hand side. You can multiply that with the whole log. That is power rule. Understood? Online?
Yes.
Okay.
Bro,
Now,
base changing rule.
key.
Yes,
Right?
base changing rule.
Base changing coming later on. Don't worry. I can't teach you all the formula in one go now. I have to go step by step. Don't worry. Relax. We'll do those. I'm not going to miss anything. Don't worry about it. Okay, now. There is another rule you guys are supposed to know, is that if you have base and the number same, answer is always 1. If you have the base and the number same, answer is always 1. This is another thing you guys are supposed to know. Done?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's see other rules are left. Any other? Yeah. You need a pen? Yeah. Okay. So next thing you guys are supposed to know is this. If you find log of any number, it's 0. If you find log of any number, it's 0. Understood? If you find
No.
log number, any base number, but 1 is there. One number, 1. Okay, so
Okay.
you guys can try this in your calculator. Log 3, 1, answer is 0. Check it. Log 5, 1, answer is 0.
Yes.
Log to the base 10, 1, answer is 0. So log to the base, any base, doesn't matter. Log 1 is always 0. Understood, everyone?
Yes.
Sujata, Salma,
Yes.
Mariam.
Yes.
Salma, কিছু বলো না? বুঝছো?
Welcome, understood.
Okay. Now, all of you just have a look at these formulas because we are going to use them now, full scale. So just have a look at it. How does the multiplication look like? When you open it, how does it look like? Division, how does it look like? Okay, power rule, how does it look like? Check. Okay, bro. Ask. Oh, what I meant is if your base and if your number is same, answer is always 1. Like to me, you can try in calculator. Log 3, 3 is 1. Check log 3. Log to the base 3, 3. Log to the base 1, 1, 0 hobe. Because 1, anything is 0. Log to the base 5, 5, 1. Tell me next. I to doubt you. Shower doubt clear is it? So I can go to the sum now?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the sum.
Okay.
Now, this is what they did. They said write them as single logarithm. Okay, I'll stop the recording now. Try to do at least A, B, C, D for me. Other than I'm there to correct anyway. Okay, stop the recording. Try doing it. Resume. So for C, you guys are supposed to remember because A and B you guys did. It's easy. Let's do C and D. Can I write it for C? Log to the base 5 3 square. Can I write it this way? Plus
Yeah.
base
Power.
5 2 cube. Power rule. Can I do this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now since they are adding, can I write log to the base 5, open bracket, 3 square is 9 and 2 cube is 8, right? Okay? 9 8 is 72. So log to the base 5, 72 is your answer. Everyone, got it?
Yes.
Okay, so let me go to the next one. After going home, you have to take this book and repeat them, revise these examples. Then only your basics will be strong. If you think that, okay, I taught you, you guys remember some of it, that's enough. No, it's not. You're going to forget it within 3 days. 3-4 days, it's going to get out of your mind for sure. Okay, let's do now D part. For D part, what can we do? I have log to the base 10, 3 minus log to the base 10 half raised to 4, that is 1 raised to 4, 2 raised to 4. Yes, I'm just opening the brackets because this 4 by using multiplication rule can come here as a power. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can I do log to the base 3? Sujata, Shawai, they both this okay interact করতেছে না এখানে? You guys should say at least yes or no. Okay, 1 divided by, what is 2 raised to 4? 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. Okay, so can I do, okay, are their base same? Yeah, both of the base is same, sorry. Can I do log to the base 10, 3 divided by 1 by 16? Understood? They're dividing now. There is a minus sign here. So divided by 1 by 16. Because this is 1 and 1 by 16 are 2 raised to 4 chilo. I can check. 1 raised to 4 is what? 1 na? What is 2 raised to 4? 16. So now this 3 divided by 1 by 16. Do this reciprocal. Do the reciprocal. 3 into 16 koto? 2 into 16, whatever, 48. Okay, because reciprocal is going to be multiplication. 16 will come up, 48. So I think log 10, 48 is my answer. Let's check. Yes, log 10, 48.
Yeah.
So everybody got it? Yeah. Everybody got it? Okay, you guys did it? Just write it down and do it on your own as well. Let me pause the recording. Do it on your own as well. Okay then. Example 8. Now these things are getting slowly a bit complicated. I'm stopping the recording. You guys will, I think last 2 are hard. First 2 are easy. You have to just use your common. Okay, so some of you did, some of you have issues. So let's try. Okay, so let's do A part first. I'm recording, yes, okay. So can I do this as log A x square plus log A y plus log A z cube? This also can be written as 2 log A x plus log A y to এরকমই থাকবে plus 3 log A z. So you have to open the brackets and all. After opening the brackets, it's a multiplication rule, right? Okay. Then let's try over here. Log A x minus log A y cube. This also can be written in the form of log A x minus 3 log A y. What's up? Done? Yeah. Done? Okay. Now let's do C and D. Let's do C and D. I think it's correct. Wait, let me show you that. 2 log A, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. 3 log A y. 3 log A y. Yeah, done. Let's do this. Now, here, can I write it like this? Because they both are multiplying. Okay. Can I write log A x plus log A y raised to half minus log A z? Everyone understood? Okay. Okay. This half I can make is root y. I can just put half over here. I think rest you can do on your own. Now you guys understood or not how to do this one? Okay, you guys know root y minus half raised to half. This one, log a x minus log a raised to 4. Log a x minus 4 log a. Understood? And what is log a? 1. So log a x minus 4 is your answer. Understood?
Okay.
Shabai? Everyone. Kais, Salma, everyone.
Yes. 12.
Mariam?
Yes.
Okay. Now we are going to learn how to solve these kind of sums. Before me teaching you how to solve these kind of sums, there is something you should know. When we are solving a sum, remember logarithm is your enemy. Always remove your logarithm before solving a sum. As much as you can. If you remove your logarithm, the only thing that is left is x, and you can solve for x because you guys know how to solve for x. Okay, so how do you do that? Let me wait for you. Okay, देखिए. Okay, এখানে check करो. How do you do this? Now, can I simplify this? Remember, you have to cancel, add, subtract, multiply, whatever, but you have to make only every log. If you have 2-3 logs, try to convert them to one log. Because if you try to get it into one log, rest everything gets easier. Okay? So I'll show you. I'll show you. Log to the base 10 4 plus log to the base 10 x square is equal to 2. Is this understood? Okay. Can you see their bases are same? So you can do multiplication,
Yeah.
division. There is an addition sign. That means what?
Yeah.
Can
It's
I make it
multiplication.
common? Yes. Can I make it common and write it look like this?
Yeah.
Okay. এটা ওদিকে নিয়ে যাও. 4x square. Can I write 10 square? You see, this is the reason I said always do multiplication, whatever it is, division rule. Make sure you make all the log, combine all the log into one log, and you just transfer it. 10 square করে দাও এটাকে. 4x square is equal to 10 square. Okay. So x square is equal to 10 square divided by 4. X square is equal to 10 square divided by 4. And after that, you know what to do. You guys got the x value and you solved it. Square, I think, yeah, basically, we can say, cancel na? We can say it that way. Okay, you can just write it like this. 100 divided by 4. Now what do you do? Root of 100 divided by 4. How much do you get? 10 by 2 plus minus. What 5? Who said 5? Huh? 10 by 2 is 5. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah. Plus minus 5 কিন্তু. Plus minus 5 হবে এটা কেন root আছে এখানে সেজন্য everyone I think the negative x value will not be there because then I think log of negative values are math error. Just check log of negative values check karo.
Yeah, it's math error.
Math error. So therefore we are not going to take negative 5, we are going to take only positive 5. All of you do
Positive.
it. Do the sum. That will give you guys time. So let me resume recording now. I have resumed recording. Let's do another sum. There is. The sums will get tougher and tougher as the progress on. Okay, by the way, if I give you guys logarithm sum, I'll give it from old book because I have experience with old book and I know those 16 sums or 10 sums that is there. Those sums are going to test you. Remember that. Okay, let's do it over here now. Check. Era karo. Believe you guys will be able to do this on your own. Let me check. You know what? You guys do it.
No.
Okay. Can you see there is a minus sign between them? So what would you do? You would write log common 3, open bracket x plus 11 divided by x minus 5, close bracket equals to 2. বুঝছো? এই 3 টা তারপর ওদিকে পাঠালে কি হবে? 3 স্কয়ার হবে না? x plus 11 divided by x minus 5. বুঝছো? ক্রস মাল্টিপ্লাই করো। Okay? What will it be? 9 x minus 5 x plus 11. বুঝছো? Okay. 9x minus 45 is equal to x plus 11. ওদিকে দিয়ে যাও কত হবে 8x. 8x equals to 11 plus 45. How much is it? So x equals to 7. What's up? Understood? So you saw how we brought those log together, then I removed the log, and once you remove the log, everything gets easier. You can't solve it, no? You need x value, right? Okay. Now these can be also given as homework, which I will at the end, not now. Yeah. Now we will learn this thing, a way. This one I have to keep on recording, and I cannot let you guys do this on your own. You guys need to learn this. Okay. Whenever you are saying, okay, sorry, the recording started. Let me do it again. My bad. Let me do it again. If this is a new type of sum, if they ever say you to find an unknown power, okay, this is what you do. You multiply log on both the side. You multiply log on both the side. When you multiply log on both the side, you have a base. By default, we make it base 10. We make it base 10. Yes or no? Everyone understood? Yeah.
Yes.
So now, how would you do this? Okay, let's try. Can I write log to the base 10 3 raised to x minus log to the base 10 20 is equal to 0? Can I take log to the base 10 common and write 3 raised to x divided by 20 equals to 0? Can I write, can I bring the 10 on the other side and write 3 raised to x divided by 20 is equal to 10 raised to 1? Yes or no? Sorry, 10 raised to 0, my bad. 10 raised to 0. Can I do this? Am I going fast? Going fast? 10 is base,
No.
na? Push the 0 upward. Remember? Okay. So what is it? 3 raised to x divided by 20 equals to 1. So 3 raised to x is equal to 20. Oh shit. I ended up getting the same thing. What did I do? Oh, where's my brain? Okay, I made some mistake there. Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry guys, I'm just so sorry. I know my mistake what I did. Okay, log to the base 10, right? Okay. Can I write this in the form of like this? Sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. Yeah. And can I do it this way? Tell me now. Does this make sense? We found the x value.
Yes.
Now we can put this in calculator and get the x value. So if you ever want to know an unknown value in x, find the log like this. Okay, I'll give you guys time to do this sum right now. So I hope everyone got it. Everyone got the sum. Answer is 2.7.
Yeah.
Now please try to do the b part. Answer. Answer হচ্ছে 0.889. How much is it? Understood? You guys got 0.889? Yeah. Most of you got? Everyone? Kanath? Maria? Done? Online people, everyone got it? I forgot to stop the recording. All of you, since all of you understood this sum, I don't have to do it for you all. You have to just multiply log on both the sides. That's it. Okay, then let's go to the next sum. Now we come to a category where we will learn about quadratic equations. Log, but quadratic equation. It's getting tougher and tougher. Your answer should be in 3 significant figure. Okay, so let me try doing this with you all. Very important that I actually do this one. It comes. Now we are going into the harder category. Jan 2020. Yeah. Okay, recording is on. Let's try here. Gosh, why is he doing the call? কত মেয়েছিলে আমিনা মারিয়ার হাতে ছিল ফোনটা মেবি শি gave. He is saying I gave him call. Why is he messaging me call this evening? Okay, এদিকে দেখো. Can I write here, just like over here? Can I write let 5 raised to x equals to y? Okay, now if 5 raised to x is y, you know 5 raised to 2x, which can be written in this way, right? 5 raised to 2x can be written in this way, right? Okay, can I write it as y square? This is y square and this is y. Can I do that? Online people, আমি যদি 5 raised to x কে y করি 5 raised to 2x 5 y square হয়ে যাবে না? Yeah, because this okay, you are used to seeing these kind of quadratic equation, na? Y square plus y plus some kind of c. You are used to seeing this kind of quadratic equation, na? Now you're not used to seeing these kind, so your eyes might not work properly in this, like it's like your brain. So in my case, I always convert them to some kind of letters. Since x has already been given over here, I'm not using x anymore. I'm just using it as y. Now, does this look like y square minus 12y plus 20 equals to 0? What's up? Now you guys have to solve this quadratically for me. Solve this quadratic equation for me by, you guys know, splitting the middle term. You guys know that, na? Splitting the middle term. Okay, so after solving, you guys got y equals to 10 and 2. You can do this in the calculator as well, but I would suggest please write all the methods over here. Okay, by splitting the middle term, you guys know that product and sum rule. So that means, can I write 5 raised to x equals to 10? Oh, here I made mistake. And 5 raised to x equals to 2. Can we do that? Okay. Can I do log to the base 10? Can I multiply log on both the sides and write it like this? Just let me know if I'm doing this correctly or not. Tell me. Because I was supposed to find an unknown power, right? Check that. Okay. Now I think you guys can solve after this on your own. Here, x is going to be, what is log to the base 10? 10, 1, na? 1 divided by log to the base 10, 5. And here it's going to be log to the base 10, 2 divided by log to the, make sure this 10 is lower and smaller, divided by 5. So these are the two solutions we are getting. Find the answer, let me know. Let me see the answer. It should be 0.431 and 1.43. Just let me know I'm getting the same answer or not here. 0.431 and 1.43 or something like that. Everyone understood? Okay. Now let me see if there is any critical questions. Actually wanted to do this one also. I do have time. I do have time. Last question for today. Let's do this. Okay, so I gave you guys this sum to solve. You guys got stuck. In this case, most probably we have to again multiply log on both the side, right? No. Or what is it? Yeah, we can multiply log on both the side. Did you try that? Did you guys try that? Okay. So x log to the base 10, 3 equals to x plus 1 log to the base 10, 2. So now can you do 2 divided by 3 will give me 1.5, na? 3 divided by 2. Okay. Can I bring Can I do this? And put x plus 1 over here. Okay. What is log to the base 10? 3 divided by log to the base 10, 2. Check in your calculator. Log to the base 10, 3 divided by log to the base 10, 2 in your calculator. 1.584. So can I have 1.584 x is equal to x plus 1? See, this is just okay. If you want, you can write this separately as well. If you want. Okay. So 1.584x. Okay. Now, can you bring this on the other side? 1 minus 1x minus 1.584x is equal to 1, right? Minus 0.584. Okay. X equals to 1. Are you sure it's nothing negative? Let me see. Is the answer is coming positive here? Base 10.
Bhaiya, you wrote wrong over here.
What did I write wrong?
1x minus, it should be minus 1x. Down last line.
Oh yes, it should be minus 1x. Okay. How much you guys are getting? 0 point? Okay. 1 divided by 0.584. How much is it? Calculator. 1 divided by 0.584. 1.7095. So all of you understood how to do this sum?
1.71.
Okay. Somebody is saying something. Bolo. Okay. Also. Imu hai bolo.
No, nothing.
Okay. So everyone understood? Yeah. Now for tomorrow I'm giving homework. Let them finish. Then I'll give homework. Write it down. Yes, from this book. Write it down. Okay, so let's try the homeworks now. Yeah, good enough. The homeworks are there. So please exercise 3D from P2. Exercise 3D from P2. Question number, first of all, from question number 1, do G and H. 1 G and H. Question number 2, E